Hello friends, this is my third session with you and today let's discuss about the data types available in Python programming language. So friends, as you all know, different type of data can be stored in memory location. For example, if we store a value 10, then it is of a data type integer. And suppose if we store a value 10.2, it is of a float data type. If we store any name like Sam, it is of the string data type. So different types of data can be stored in memory location. And today let's move on and see what are the different types of data which can be stored in memory. So friends, today let's see the different data types. They are the number data type, the string data type, list data type, tuple data type, sets data type, dictionary data type, range data type, and the Boolean data type. Now firstly, let's move on to the number data type. Numbers in Python can be classified into four types. They are nothing but int, float, long, and complex. Any number which can be a positive or negative number comes under the integer data type. They do not have a decimal point in them. So any positive number like plus 72 or negative number like minus 102, for example, can be called an integer data type. Integer data type which comes under the number data type. Next, in the float, we have values which have a decimal point in them. Say 10.25, it's having a decimal point, and 11.025, it is also having a decimal point. So all the numbers with decimal points come under the float data type. Now moving on to the long data type, it is an integer with a long value. So it is appended with small l or a capital L. And coming to the complex data type, it is of the form a plus bj, where j is equal to square root of minus 1. A can have any value like say 3 and b can have 2. So 3 plus 2j is one of the example of complex data type. So friends, I hope this is simple and clear for you that the number data type is being classified into four types, that is the integer, float, long, and complex. So now having learned about the number data type, now let's quickly move on to the string data type. String data type is represented by str, the short form. It's represented as str. It is included within a single quote or a double quote or a triple quote. So string data types are included within single, double or triple quotes. We can have a single character or a name or a sentence or paragraphs. So string data type is nothing but a sequence of characters or a single character or a sequence of characters. Now, having gone through the string data type, now let's move on to one of the most powerful data types in Python, that is the list data type. In the list data, what do you mean by list? It's a new type of feature which was introduced in Python programming language. So what is this list? Now let's represent a list with lst1. It's enclosed within the square brackets. It's enclosed within the square brackets. The list elements need not be of the same data type. It can be of different data type. Suppose you can have an integer, you can have a float, you can have a character, you can have a string. So it need not be of the same data type. It can be of different data type. and the list elements can repeat. The number 10 is being repeated twice in this example. So the list elements can repeat. The items need not be of the same data type. The items in the list can be separated by commas. It is enclosed by a square bracket, and the lists are mutable, meaning the items of the list can be changed. We can change the value of 10 to 5. So the list items can be changed. We will see this in our future sessions. And one more thing is, it's an ordered sequence of elements. The list elements are ordered. If we say LST of 0, it will fetch the first element. If we say LST of 1, it will fetch the second element. LST of 2, it will fetch the third element. So it's an ordered sequence of items. It can have duplicate values. It need not be unique. So the list basically is mutable, ordered sequence of elements, and it can have duplicate items within them. So this covers the list data type for you in Python. Now let's move on to the tuple data type. So friends, what is a tuple data type? Let's give the name as tuple1. It is enclosed by round brackets. Like list, even tuples can have items of different data types separated by commas. So it can have different data types. But how is it different from the list? The tuples are immutable. That is, the items of the tuples cannot be changed. We cannot change the value present in the tuple. So we say it is immutable. And even tuples are ordered sequence of items. We can fetch tuple of 0, we can fetch 10. Tuple of 1, we can fetch 10.2. Tuple of 2, we can fetch Sam. So it's an ordered sequence of items. It is immutable and it can have duplicate values. So there are only two differences between tuple and list. Tuples are enclosed by round brackets, whereas lists are enclosed by square brackets. The tuple elements are immutable, whereas the list elements are mutable. Apart from that, we do not see any other difference between the list and the tuples. So having learned about the tuples, let's move on to the next data type, that is the set data type. So friends, what are sets? Let's represent set with set 1 for example. It's enclosed between the curly braces. The items can be of different data types. The items can be of different data types and it is separated by commas. And one thing is, sets are unordered. We cannot have set elements in an orderly manner. We cannot say set 1 of 0. It gives an error. The system gives an error if we say set 1 of 0, because sets are unordered. And at any time if we print set 1, it may take the elements may be in the changed position. So we can't say that sets are ordered. They are unordered item of sequence of items, and it cannot have duplicate value. The set elements are unique in nature. So how does a set vary from a list? Lists are ordered sequence of items, whereas sets are unordered sequence of items. The list elements can have duplicate values, whereas set elements are unique. So, and lists are enclosed within square brackets, whereas sets are enclosed within the curly braces. So, these are the main differences between set and list. Having covered sets, let's move on to the next data type, that is the dictionary data type. So, friends, what is dictionary data type? Even this data type is widely used in Python. So let's see what it means. A dictionary data type is nothing but, let's represent first as dict1. It's nothing but having a key and a value. Key 2, value 2. So it is having, it's nothing but a key value pair. So this pair is nothing but item 1. Key 2 value 2 is nothing but item 2. So even the items are separated by commas and the key and value are separated by colon. So this is how we represent a dictionary. Suppose we say dict1, for example, we say ID, employee ID or any ID equal to 125250, and we say key 2 is name, and it can have the value San. So here this is the key 1, this is the value, this is the key 2, this is value 2. So it is in the form of key and value representation. So this is how a dictionary is being represented in Python. So having learned the dictionary data type, now let's move on to the 7th data type, that is the range data type. What is the range data type? It is a range of elements. Suppose we say range of 10. Then we say print range of 10. Then it will print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It will print 0 to 9. So if we give range of 20, it will print from 0 to, it will go on till 19. So this is how the range data type works in Python. After learning about the range data type, now let's move on to the last data type, that is the Boolean data type. So what is a Boolean data type? Any true or false value is called as the Boolean data type. For example, if we say x equal to 10, y equal to 20, and that ideally we give x greater than y, then since x is less than y, this condition is false. So the value false will be returned, which is nothing but a Boolean value. So friends, this was a brief on the data types available in Python. Let's quickly brush it up once again. They are the number data type, string, list, tuple, set, dictionary, range, and Boolean. So if you have any doubts, please do let me know in the comment section. If you like my video, please click on the like button, and if subscribe to my channel to get notifications on my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.